about the games, let's do some useful stuff here. Huh? To download the games of Battle of Africa, you must come to AoE Zone, Current Tournaments on the left menu, click on Battle of Africa. After you click, you are going to see Record Games and VODs. Fuck VODs, huh? Like this one that I'm doing. I'm going to click here, Record Games, and bada boom. Here are the results. This one, for example, are the qualification rounds. Fuck the qualifications. And we are going straight for the Swiss round. So we have from the round 1 loss, it means probably the Brazilians, huh? Against Tyrant, the Suomi against Neps, the Finlandese against some gay guys, SY against VNS, and AM against China A. China A is probably the team of Ting, and SY the team of Mr. Yo and Vivi. VNS, the VNS guys, and AM, Nikov, Liereyy, Heartt, MBL, all those faggots. So those are the teams. Huh? Interesting. Let's see. We are going to start with AM against China A. So before I start this, I want to download the results. No, fuck. What I'm doing? I didn't log it? What the fuck? Okay, here are the record games. Oh, okay. I can download from one player perspective. I'm going to download Liereyy from the AM. It's one of the most interesting guys to oh, Slans on Nabs? Okay, so let me rephrase. Nabs is just a bunch of fat guys and Slan, who's Canadian, so basically he's one step of being a faggot. It's up to him. He has the conditions, the requirements, right? Okay, after you download record games, you must go to your Age of Empires folder. Inside of the Age of Empires folder, you are going to find the Woobly mods. In the Woobly mods, you are going to find AOC. In the AOC, you are going to find data mods. In the data mods, you are going to find Wololo Kingdoms. Is it too fast? Go back to the video. I'm not here to teach you this. I'm doing you guys a big favor here. And inside the Wololo Kingdoms, you are going to place the saved games. So let's go there. Let's place the record games of AM against China A. And of course, we are going to watch how they draft. What civilizations are those teams getting for themselves? Because this is interesting. It says a lot about how they plan to play, which civilizations they are using. So let me see here. Let's see what those guys are going to use. And no one's calling me. Oh, fuck this. Okay, they are starting. Liereyy is here. And he just banned Koreans. He doesn't want anyone to pick Koreans. So there might be some map where maybe they don't want to see towers or something. So Koreans, Mayans, Malians and Mayans, billions and millions and billions, Burmese, Huns, Slavs, okay? So these four civilizations are the most important ones because those are the civilizations that those guys are considering to be the strongest ones. I'm just going to watch until the top 5 civilizations of each team. So we have Malians for Liereyy, Mayans, Slavs also, maybe with their farms they are much faster, much stronger, especially in that map where you start with the farms. Britons with good archers, eh? Good for feudal age. What's this? What the fuck is this? Something. I don't know. And after the Britons, come on man, pick the fucking civilizations. I don't have it all day. Fucking kids. Aztecs, of course. And here we have for the Chinese team, Burmese, Huns, Mongols, Indians, and Incas. Those are the top 10 civilizations for Arabia and open maps according to the China and AM team. So this guys is important information. Malians, Mayans, Slavs, Britons, Aztecs, Burmese, Huns, Mongols, Indians, Incas. These for those guys, those are top tier civilizations. Okay, and I have someone here just following me. That's nice, man. Nice to have followers, huh? Let me put now pop out the chat and close this fucking tab here. Okay. Let's finish this fuck shit here. Okay, so those guys, the last civilizations to be picked. That's also interesting. Those guys are not giving the value to Portuguese and Goths. They were the last ones. Okay, fuck with the Goths. We can get them in the last place. Not a hurry to get the Goths. Okay, so let's now go for the game. Okay, and we have a comment from Liereyy saying, I think they chose the civs thinking about the maps, like Mongols will be very strong on the steppe map. I agree. The Slavs might be strong in that map where we start with farms and so on. But some civilizations are really so good that they are going to define overall, like the Malians. And it doesn't matter which version, which map you get, they are going to be strong, okay? This is also a factor. But maybe they might pick some civilizations thinking of specific maps, like you said, Howler Monkey, I agree. Long time no siege. Good for my walls, huh? Okay, and to watch the record game, you just go here to the Vubli, you select the patch, the last one from the beta batch, you just go here until the end, the mod you put the Wololo Kingdoms, and you come here to watching record game. You see, here are my games from the BoA. Let's watch the game 1. Let's see what those guys are going to do. Which things, which colors, which civilizations, what are those motherfuckers going to do, huh? Let's find out. Corinthians. Open AOC and let's go. Okay, so we just started here, and the map, what the fuck is this map? I believe it's named Colosseum. Yup, this is Colosseum. Starting here in Colosseum, we have Liereyy playing with the Japanese. Japanese strong start, maybe strong man at arms, strong feudal, and of course bloodline knights. So complete civilization, but I really think that he's going to give priority for maybe man at arms, but later ranged units. I don't want to see horse from Liereyy. The wood is here close to him. I can see that he have ships, he have elephants, there's a goat behind. He's going to be fine. His ally here is MBL, playing with the Celts. Oh my god. Okay. So with the Celts here, MBL, Celts are known for like being a really boomersive. I really love the Celts on maps like Black Forest and Arena, but they are also good in open field. They can have a really strong approach. Let me watch what MBL is going to do. And his third partner here is Heartt, who's playing with the Magyars. Magyars are a civilization with good cav archers and great horse, so I expect the Magyar guy to use either infantry or scouts. I don't expect ranged units until this guy has the economy and opportunity to go for cav archers or heavy cav archers. So I expect knights from this guy, don't know what to expect from MBL, and ranged units from Liereyy. In the other team here, let's just put the fog of war, so Liereyy is here on the left, MBL on the center, and Mr. Heartt on the right side. On the other team we have Ting, the infamous player here of China A, playing China A, huh? Point to that, they are denominating themselves China A. Didn't work so well for the last team that I heard that did it. And he's playing with the Mongols. So he's getting a lot of food. He's getting food a lot faster, using here the Mongol bonus because he is eating the elephants. That are a 400 food unit. Really nice to have elephants on the Dark Age, huh? His pocket here is Hans Straydog. Straydog is really an aggressive player, man. Play against Straydog is to be attacked uh, from minute 8 until the end of the game. Either you die, either you kill him, you are going to be attacked all game. So Straydog is a really offensive player, and I think he's going to fit well with Team and CL because a really aggressive player might dictate the rhythm of the game and might make the first move. So players like Team and CL might shine later. So love Straydog, who's playing with the Huns. So we have Mongols and Huns from the first game. The best combination of AOC for many years until the Meso civilizations appear. And CL here finishing the game with the Indians. Sorry, Hans Straydog. Interesting. The Indians are a really versatile civilization. Of course, their best unit are the camels, but they can do pretty fine by going ranged units, especially until the game reaches Imperial. They can do anything they want in the Imperial Age later, but from the start to development of the game, they are going to be just fine. They have a great economy. Now that we know the civilizations, let's hurry things up a bit and find out what are those guys going. Liereyy here with 4 guys on the wood making farms. He's really close to Team, and oh my god, look how close those guys are. That's a really open map. He is luring. Liereyy is luring. But I agree with the comment of Leo165 that the Chinese are using a lot of great civilizations for game 1. Huns, Mongols and Indians. If the game was decided only by the civilizations, I would say that the Chinese team has the better civilizations for this occasion here. Anyway, let's see how this is going to turn out. So Liereyy is advancing to feudal. He's going for a second lumber camp, and he's walling until the edge of the map. It doesn't seem like he's going to man at arms. This to me looks like an archer and skirmishers build order. Thing is coming here with 3 villagers, so it seems that he's going to rush or make a tower or something here. Interesting. His wood is really at the back. He's not getting the wood from the side. He decided to walk more, but have a safer wood, and he's already on feudal. This might be a problem. MBL is trying to wall his wood in, making a palisade gate, going for the gold. I'm not sure what he's going to do. Maybe archers, and Magyar's here, Heartt, has a really far wood line. Not sure yet what he's going. And we have a similar strat here for CL. He's doing almost the same build order as Liereyy, with only 2 guys on gold, 10 guys or a bit more on the wood, so he's going for the ranged units as well. Is Liereyy going to see this and going to stop this push? I'm not sure. Oh, maybe. No, maybe not. But he's walling. He's using the time that he was given to make a few walls. So Ting has been slowed down a bit. And his tower is only hurting part of Lierey's wood. But Ting also has scouts. So scouts and towers doing a good aggression here. Also, Straydog already attacking. And look at this, man. Straydog is making a forward. Straydog is forwarding Liereyy with, that's exactly what I was talking about. He's forwarding with a tower, an archery range, and a barracks. What's MBL doing? Only now putting his ranges up, and man, maybe he's too focused on gold to do the skirmishers. Not sure how this is going to turn out. Liereyy here is in a really bad position. In the other side, we are going to see a 1v1 fight here between Indians, CL, and our friend here, Mr. Heartt. I'm not sure. CL seems to have only 1 archer range, getting gold. I'm not sure what he's doing. Not sure. Maybe even a fast castle, but no, he's not. Anyway, I just missed the action. And fuck this. Liereyy is fucked. This summarizes what's going on. The scout rush and the towers are fucking with his economy, he's losing a lot of villagers, and the forward from Straydog was a deadly blow. He's not being able to stop this. Yeah, this looks like the good boy's rush, huh? But the good boy rush was 23 population and he started with 2 archery ranges. This one is the Mist Yori rush, the Pop 22 with only 1 archery range and 4 villagers instead of 5. I'm no rushes, huh? I'm not a rusher, but I deeply know the rushes. I was born in a world with rushes. Fucking rushers. So Liereyy here is trying to make a market. His population is really low. He's in a really bad situation here. CL is also attacking here with a few skirmishers. Mr. Heartt might be the key if AM wants to turn off, but everyone is walling their villagers inside using palisades, and the scouts are not going to do the damage. So Heartt's not being able to do the damage. CL is going for what? I don't know. And oh my god, we have Ting here still raiding. Liereyy in a really bad situation. Ting seems to have a lot of freedom to work with his scouts here. And I do not see the AM team counter-attacking, especially since that Straydog is here on the middle. A good combination here of archers and scouts attacking MBL returning to the TC, but man, he's being forced to make tower, losing more villagers to the scouts. More and more villagers going down. He defended now, but he lost a few villagers and lost a lot of time. So let's make a small villager count here. Straydog is the champion villager maker here with 42 villagers. Ting, 35, maybe he sacrificed a bit of his economy in order to have such a strong rush. Mr. Heartt here has 39, oh my god. And CL only 33. That's a small villager count, even for someone with well barrel, but he's going to castle, so maybe he got a bit of idle time on the TC in order to go castle, and he's going to be in a good position. Anyway, Liereyy is dead, that's what matters, because he only has 25 villagers, and those villagers are even running here, man. That's a really bad situation. I do not see Liereyy coming back for this game. So MBL and Heartt, if they want to win, they are going to work. They will have to work together. But this sounds like 1-0 for the Chinese guys. Let's see. I'm really finding this game interesting, huh? Which game is this? This is the first game. Okay. Oh my god. Ting and Straydog are not allowing MBL to counterattack. So, but now Mr. Heartt came to help. Maybe they together are going to help each other here, especially with the Magyar scouts, and maybe they win this battle and MBL has a chance of turning the tides for a second. Well, the archers from Straydog are dead, the archers from MBL are still standing, but he completed the tower. And now the problem lays on how is Heartt going to stop the crossbows and the spearmen from CL. Here it's going to need a lot of numbers if MBL is not going to help him. And of course Liereyy is trying to snipe few villagers, but he fails because Ting is much stronger and the scouts are really strong in this kind of map. So CL is coming here with crossbows also to attack MBL. MBL is not being able to leave his base, man, and that's really bad. The Chinese team is putting up a lot of aggression. If they keep this, they are going to win. More scout for Ting. It seems to me that Ting is abusing of his lucky here with this rush, huh? Straydog not on castle yet, MBL already on castle. This might be the moment. Heartt here trying to help against the rush. It seems that he cleaned the army of CL. Not sure if him or MBL or they both together. It seems like they both together. Oh, a few monks here from CL. Heartt's going to make his 30C, starting to boom. His villager count is the highest on the game, followed by CL, who's Indian, so, well, it's going to be a problem. Don't set it so fast. Yeah, maybe I should go on the slower speed because those games are based on a really open map and things are not predictable as they are in Arabia. Okay, I agree. I rushed it up a bit in this game. Let's watch more closely. MBL is coming here with a big pack of skirmishers and crossbowmen, and he's going to help Heartt to get rid of this army from CL. CL who's doing his 30C and just trying to annoy Heartt. But look at this, man. He picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villagers from Heartt with this small pack of crossbows, and now Heartt is going to sacrifice 2 knights in order to kill this army. In the other side, okay, Liereyy dead. Trying to wall his villagers and save them from the raidings of Straydog, who's now sending lots of knights. Really a great show of old school, huh? Are you playing this tournament? No. And this gives me a lot of freedom to bash everyone who's playing it. That's nice, huh? Okay, and we have MBL attacking here. CL is trying to retreat. Liereyy is being overkilled here, man. I don't know why they are insisting so much in killing Liereyy. Oh man. Okay. We can see here. The attacks are, the army is here, but I do not see villagers going down, so they're not being effective on this attack. But in the other side, Liereyy is getting more and more behind, man. He's totally out of the game. Heartt is trying to help him with the knights, but he's not achieving the result expected. MBL is also having trouble here because now his army is being outrun by the army of Straydog. Straydog army is really faster. 3 TCs for Straydog. Team still on Feudal Age. Oh my god, man. He invested so much on this fucking Feudal Age. But no problem, huh? He did the job and now he's just going to raid and be the 3rd guy that his team needs. Oh my god, if he joins here. Oh my god, he joined it. And he's trapped. Oh my god, look at that move. Team just tried to raid MBL and he got trapped here. Maybe he's going out in time, but maybe MBL is trapping him. Let's see, it will be a matter of seconds and Team is out. Within the matter of seconds. Clicking shift. Made the speech end in smaller. Okay, shift. Let's make it faster. Well, I'm satisfied with this speed. For now. I will just have to find my speed. Maybe I want 8 or 8.5, huh? Love this tip, man. 8.5 seems good. So Straydog's raiding Liereyy a bit more. Heartt's trying to raid here Straydog, also with the help of MBL and his army. CL here is doing a 40C boom. CL has proved to me that he's really a great boomer. And he's trying to show this here by booming a lot. Maybe in the Imperial Age, he's the one that's going to make the difference. He is the guy on the other team that has more villagers. Once again, as I said, Straydog trying to defend himself. I only see like he lost like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 villagers plus the idle time. So this is being a good attack. Liereyy has managed to put a good army here of archers, so he's not that behind. He can still recover in the late game. But MBL is in trouble here. Heartt really open, investing a lot into his knights. Maybe they are trying to take Straydog out. Let's go a bit faster. And a bit slower. Whoa, 1 cheer, thanks a lot, man. Let's put on 80 once again. 40C coming here for Straydog. Liereyy tried his first attack and just got pushed back by Straydog, who is doing an incredible game here. And CL is going back, man. Oh, sorry, CL is going Imperial. He's adding stables. He's making the scale barding armor. This is going to be bad. If no one has halberdiers, by the time this guy reaches Imperial, this is going to end. Heartt going for more stables. It seems like the camels are going to do the job. Well, I think that we can go faster now. We already know what's going to happen here. Ting beating up Liereyy a bit more, if that was not enough. Straydog defending himself from the ratings of Heartt, who's doing an incredible game and doing a lot of ratings. The only guy from AM team trying to do damage. And now Liereyy sent all his resources to Heartt. Maybe they want Heartt to decide the game, but I don't know how he's going to do this. He's basing himself fully on knights and CL fully on camels. So I don't know. This is not going to end well for him. Is MBL going up? No. He's doing pikeman, but he's not going up yet. CL is on the Imperial Age right now. Ting is raiding Liereyy, who's trying to run with his villagers after losing his TC. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, man. Ting is going to raid now MBL, who's trying to build barracks. Liereyy is out of the game, and the only one alive is Heartt, who's trying to do the most damage possible. But I do not see an answer for the camels from the Indians. And trebuchets here, and they call DG. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, the damage on Liereyy was so big, and the offensive of Straydog has put MBL in a really bad position, a really defensive position. I must say that he did a great job, because more than once he was able to hold back both Ting and Straydog, but holding back is not enough. He needed to push. Since the Chinese team did a good job, AM is dead, and Liereyy was not expecting this push. Kind of a double forward. Towers and scouts, and towers, skirmishers and spearmen, both at the same time on different sides on a really impossible to wall map. Yeah, I also can imagine him raging on TeamSpeak. So 1-0 for the Chinese guys. Let's go for the second game. Oh my god, this is so fast. Let's slow down. Let's drink some water. Okay. So Liereyy is here playing with the Britons. Already started getting the farms. It seems that are no ships or boars close to the TC, so the first food here is farms and maybe the berries. But there are sheep surrounding the map, a lot of sheep actually, so maybe the Britons are a good choice on this map because they can abuse of the sheep if they get enough. Britons for the Liereyy. On pocket we have Slavs for Heartt. Honestly, those two civilizations are great, but the Slavs are OP on this map, man. They are fast farmers. For example, look at this farm here from Heartt. 153 food. This one from Liereyy, 160, 162, 150 only now. This now seems like a small difference, but in 2-3 minutes from now, this difference is going to be huge. And the last civilization here for MBL are the Vikings. Interesting. Let me try to think why the Vikings. They have a lot of farms. They are going to have Vikings and wheelbarrow real quick. Those farms are going to worth a lot. So I can understand all the three civs choices, and also they have great positions. They have 2 archer civilizations on the wings and a pocket civilization, a civilization that can be used for horses on the middle. Actually, the Slavs can be used as anything, but I can totally see them being a horse civilization. And I have a follower, oh my god. Everest again. Welcome, man. On the other team here of the Chinese guys, we have the Ethiopians. I love the civilization. Great archers, huh? Great archers and free food and free gold. So Straydog playing as the Ethiopians, really nice. Team CL playing as the Persian. Well, he's going to do a lot of damage to the archers, and of course CL likes to boom. Persians are a good civilization for the booming. Connect the dots. And the last one is Ting, who's playing as the Malay. The Malay seems to be good on this map. This map is really small. There's a small distance, it's easier to go and help your ally, so units so fast are not going to do much of a difference. But the elephants from the Malay can be good on this map because of the small distance. Let's see. Liereyy now finding a lot of sheep, so the British bonus is putting it to use here. Everyone is getting a lot of sheep. There's plenty of sheep in this map, so all the 6 players have lots of sheep on their TCs right now. So they survived with the farms, and now they are going to do a really good opening using the sheep. Lots of loom. Liereyy going for a mining camp. And up with Pop 21. He's walling the front of his base. Are we going to see archers from Liereyy? Yes, or of course. Yes. Slavs here from Heartt, going for a barracks. Seems to me that he's going scout, he's not going for a fast castle. And MBL, oh, is being rushed by Ting as the Malay. Seems like a thrush? Or just a regular rush? Oh my god, guys, I totally missed out something here. If you look at those maps, there's no stone. Where the hell is the stone? There's no stone here. No stone here on the back. No stone here where we have elephants and lions living together like a John Lennon clip of the Beatles. Oh my god, no stone. This totally changed the map. With no stone, strategies like the tower rush are not that strong. Straydog and Ting are both doing a mistake here, guys. Because with no stone, they are not going to have enough stone to add 2 TCs on the Castle Age. So the guys that are surviving those rushes for now, without using stone, are going to be in good advantage. But both MBL and Liereyy are forcibly making towers, so that's not the case. We are only going to see 2 guys here adding TCs before 25-minute mark, in my opinion, and those are Heartt and CL. Is there no stone at all on this map? No, man, no stone at all. Maybe even the Saracens could be an option here to buy stone later, I don't know. No stone, man, oh my god. Who's the motherfucker doing those maps? Anyway, Heartt's here with his scouts. He's going to help to take down the tower with the scouts. Yeah, it seems so. An attempt of defense from Straydog. Some scouts from CL trying to get on the other side. Ting and MBL are just booming. They're not attacking aggressively each other. They just put 2 towers attacking each other, and now they are. Ting is trying to make an army now. MBL going for the market. Maybe he tries to sling. In the other side, things are a bit more aggressive. It would be really sucks if you get unique unit dependent on this map. I agree, but that's not why I suggested the Saracens. Maybe the market bonus to get stone to the booming of the thing might be good. The archers in these small narrow spaces could be also nice to deal damage to the buildings. And because they would have to pick Saracens at some point of the game. So why not here? I don't know. But I can totally agree that if you have Slavs to use, if you have the Britons, you should use Ethiopians, not so sure. Persian, I do not see reasoning behind the civilization of the Chinese guys, huh? That's my point. Anyway, Heartt is attacking a lot here. Straydog is being pushed by Liereyy, who defend the forward, he's killing the tower, and is going to have a great edge. Okay, so Heartt's here. Seems like he's dominating the map by having more scouts. Liereyy dominating the hill and dominating the archer fight with his micro. Oh my god, those British archers are going to do really a lot of damage once they are on Castle. If they do not finish the game on Feudal, because game seems to be going over on the right side. Straydog is dead, guys. After a great work of Liereyy and Heartt together. Yep, MBL is here, surviving thing, going to Castle. He's going for crossbowmen and skirmishers. So is Ting, so both of those guys are doing really similar games. Now, finally, the knights from CL that have advantage against Liereyy and against the archers, but not sure about the numbers yet. And Heartt, who is doing more stables and switching into the knights. Stable coming down here. Liereyy bringing a lot of archers. Castle age 14. Liereyy running to the tower. He has massed archers, man. Heartt picked a good fight here with the Slavs. They are killing this army and they are going to end with a greater army. MBL and Ting studying each other. MBL trying to attack a bit more. Heartt already helping here. Oh my god. And they are on Ting. So Ting now is exposed to this army. Straydog exposed to British crossbowmen. The only guy alive here is CL. Okay, so Ting's fucked. Straydog's fucked. AM Ting is dominating both sides and with a really good play from Heartt with the Slavs. Heartt has 2 town centers. Brit should go in what situations for fast university? Well, in the situations where they need the ballistics. Here, I do not see Liereyy needing the ballistics. He can find his target and kill them without having to use this. Because he's killing villagers. And he's doing better in runs, man. It seems that they want to go faster to end this game. And y'all doing another TC. Breaking some houses here with a mangonel. Team villagers really exposed, not properly working. CL trying to help. Team with really few crossbows here, trying to do something to defend himself. In the other side, Straydog's dead, Liereyy is just advancing. Finally Castle Age for Straydog, who has no villagers taking gold, most of his villagers on the TC. And he's going to lose this TC soon at this rate. And that's the GG, man. Yeah, Liereyy did a great job. His civilization helped, but he did a good defensive move here, using the hill to make his tower. Heartt did a lot more damage, probably because of his food. If you look at the resource menu here, he had 8,000 more food. CL, on the other side, had 1,400 less food. So maybe, guys, this was all the power of the Slavic farms. They really can make a difference in a map like this. Well, that's it. I don't know about the Malay. Maybe if Team tried to go for the elephants later, I don't know. Great play by Liereyy, who was buying now stone to make more town centers. This is a game for 3 town center civilizations. I like it. Let's go for the next one, the third game. So score now is 1 to AM, 1 to China A. And the next map, guys, here is going to be Arabia, finally. Well, after some water, I'm almost ready to cast this series. Let's start from the top. So MBL here is playing with the Malians. That's of course an edited version of the Arabia. I can see elephants instead of boars and zebras instead of deer, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. When I look to that, all that I see is food. So it's an Arabia, still with food. With MBL playing as the Malians, here are the Malians, the first civilization that was chosen, and it was given to MBL to represent them. And now Liereyy is using the second civilization that AM team chose, the Mayans. So those guys are using the two strongest civilization that they picked here. I'm not sure of who picked it, but the best civilizations here were picked by AM team, in my opinion, with the Malians and the Mayans until now. And the third civilization, in the hands of Heartt, are the Italians. Why the Italians on Arabia? Maybe they needed a third one to complete, and the Italians can be really tricky. If they can do the Geno's crossbowman, they can be good. And here on the back we have Incas 14, strong civilization for pushes and castaway play, really complete civilization. This will be hard. Turks for Straydog. I can see Turks being used more like a horse civilization and not a gunpowder one. So forget the Janissaries here. Let's focus, for example, on light cavs, on knights, and since it's Arabia, I would rather use heavy cav archers on the Imperial Age than using Janissaries. So I expect the Turks here to play like the Huns, with cavalry and cavalry archers. And the last civilization in the hands of CL are the Franks. So the Franks are totally a horse civilization. So we have horses here, eagles against Malians that can do anything. Mayans here with probably plumed archers, and Heartt here with the Italians that he's not going probably to play standard and maybe use the Geno's crossbowman if he got the chance on the Imperial Age in order to diminish the power of the horses. Let's go faster here. Players are getting here the elephants with no trouble. Okay map here for Liereyy. I agree with the comment, both Malian and Italian could do damage to the cavalry, but the Italians not so much because they would need a Geno's crossbowman and they are in the worst civilization possible. So this archer of the Italians is tricky one. I do not like the Geno's crossbowman to be thought as an option from the start because maybe knowing that the strongest weapon that the Italians can do is the Geno's crossbowman, their enemy is just going to do end archer units and use this against them. So let's see if this do this. Really tricky. They are accusing each other of lag. This is really beautiful because I was not there. So Liereyy is walling, MBL is walling. It seems that the guys from AM are trying to make a team wall with palisade. Interesting. Heartt here is making man-at-arms, it seems. Team is coming to rush. Well, it's the third game in a row that team comes to rush. But this time Heartt is waiting for him with his men-at-arms, with his militia. Oh my god, big engagement here between Heartt and Ting is falling back with his villagers. So Heartt probably did what he wanted to do, that was stop the rush from Ting. That was a nice counter. I loved the counter, really like it. It was well executed. Straydog is forwarding here. Straydog has an advanced archery range here, and villagers coming. So I don't know what his idea, but man, I really don't like the execution of Straydog, because let's make a small analysis here. We are at 12 minutes and 30. CL is here with scouts. MBL just saw the push and it has walled himself, so he's not going to hurt MBL, who's making double palisade. He's going to make a few skirmishers behind probably to stop the archers, and he's not going to hit Liereyy because Liereyy is almost on the way to castle, and he has a good map to wall behind, and he's not going to hit Heartt because Heartt is also walled here. So Straydog is out of timing and late with the army. I don't like his execution. Ting rush has been stopped by Heartt, and CL is the one that is doing okay, but his scouts cannot hit the villagers, so I don't know what to think. I can see Liereyy with the plumed archers getting the upper hand against both of those guys if MBL just do a good job here on the defense. And man, MBL is doing a great job on the defense. He walled, now he's doing back walls, he's doing an archery range to stop the archers. I'm really enjoying this. Ting is making towers. Oh, that's bad for him. So he's saying, I'm not going to make more army, I'm going to tower myself and go castle. I'm done with this army thing. And Heartt is not doing this. Heartt is doing archers and spearmen, and maybe, guys, a deadly blow here would be hard to hit the economy of Straydog, who's wide open with nothing more than one spearman to defend. Ah, look at this. Probably I get the point. Liereyy is telling Heartt that he can go here. He's towering up like that ever good in team game. I honestly don't like to do this. I think that it's only necessary when you do strategies like rush and you need some kind of defense for yourself. But in this specific situation here, I would rather much more to go for 2 archery ranges than doing towers, because with the towers you cannot protect your ally, and that might be the problem here. But Ting has a few skirmishers. Let's see. So it's not that great, but sometimes situationally it might be good. In this case, I don't think so. And Liereyy is the first one to cast a wage, and he's adding here a beautiful castle, a Mayan castle. Guys, this is one of my favorite strategies that he's doing. He's doing the castle drop with the Mayans to make the plumed archers. With this strategy, he's going to make plumed archers from a really early age, and he's going to boom with probably 3 TCs. So that's one of my favorite strats. If you want to see any of these strats, just go to my channel on YouTube. I made the build order for that. So I really love it, man, this strategy. I would love to be specifically in that place right now, with a castle dropped, being a Mayan, my allies well protected. This is the really best situation for Liereyy to do his job here. And look at that, eh? That's why you don't always forward in games. If you fail in the forward, or if your ally fails, you are going to lose a lot of villagers like that. MBL is also here with a few scouts, so Straydog is going to get really behind. He's not going to stop Liereyy at all. So, oh, but the guys tried to attack Heartt, but Heartt wisely defended with a few stone walls, houses, archers, and the help of his pocket Liereyy. Let's see how Lierey's economy is. He has 2 town centers going for the 3rd one. That's great. He's going for the 3rd TC boom. 3 TC boom. Ting, towering himself up. Hiding villagers in towers is not the position that you want to have as Incas, especially against stallions, man. It's not like he was against Britons or some feudal age powerhouse. MBL is now on Castle Age with a protected base and he's making camels. So MBL is going to be able to stop CL's knights if he properly uses his camels. Heartt seems to be going for knights as well, and Liereyy with 3TC is having right now the best economy of the game. Main economy, 3TC is working, making plumed archers. Plumed archers here. CL trying to attack, Heartt defending once again. The sting wall is working really nice. 2TC is coming for MBL. 2TC is already built it for CL, so CL is doing a good job as well, but his unit is not able to kill the camels, and I do not think that Straydog is the one that's going to save him. Thing is also not aftermath, huh? Yeah, exactly, Mr. GPN. It's a thing of drug heads. Great definition. Right now, it seems like more the Chinese guys are the thing of drug heads. They're doing a really poor job here. And time for the villager count. Liereyy here, 3 TCs, making plumed archers, 7 villagers. 20 more villagers, and this guy is done as the Mayan man. He will have everything he needs to go Imperial, to bash anyone. So he's doing a great job here at the booming. He's attacking here with a few plumets. The combination of Ting and CL is being able to repel the first attack, but I do not see anyone with an economy capable of stop the Mayan guy. Maybe CL can go paladins, but if MBL keep doing camels and knights, this is not going to work. Heartt is also attacking Ting with knights. He's using the Italians. He did the men-at-arms to stop Ting, then he switched into the archers and attacked Straydog and Ting, and now he's attacking Ting with knights, so I cannot add. I really like his decisions, especially considering that the Incas are a much better Arabia Civ than the Italians, so he's doing a great job. Liereyy coming up with a big pack of plumed archers. It seems that both him and MBL are going to take away finally all the push from Straydog. They are killing the Sig Workshop. Liereyy is going forward. Liereyy is on his way to Imperial. So is Straydog, which means nothing because he has only 1 TC. He's dead. He's now making the 2nd TC, so it doesn't mean anything, to be honest. That's really beautiful is execution, eh? 3 TCs, 22 farms, much like my build order. I love when I find out the build orders, eh? And he's making the plumed archers. What I'm missing here is a more forward castle from Liereyy, because the 2nd one, I agree, perfect on this hill, but maybe he could have traded most of this food that he has, or the wood, or even the gold, to have more stone and to make a forward castle, man. Like a 3rd castle, maybe in the face of Ting, or in the face of CL, to use the advantage of the plumed archers to trap the enemy. That's the only thing that I'm missing here from Lierey's gameplay. Truly Mayan player, a guy who was much more used to Mayan, would probably do this. But anyway, he doesn't need it. He's probably going to dominate this game without doing it. But only 2 castles with 31 minutes doesn't sound like something I would enjoy. And here's his 3rd castle, also on the base, so he's playing safe, a really defensive castle. And look at this, man. Ting is coming here to make a castle on Heartt's face. That's bold, eh? Bold move. Straydog here on Imperial with houses. Because he has nothing. Oh, that's bad. Heartt here also helping into the ratings. MBL, all the three guys from AM working together, putting a lot of pressure. The strongest one here from the other team is CL, who's going Imperial, but man, MBL alone can deal with CL, and I do not see the guys from China succeed. Only if Ting was with an advantage, but that's not the case. He's attacking, he's getting an offensive position, but I do not see how he can stop Liereyy from saving his partner here. Come on, Heartt, using the knights, man. Use the knights here to protect the trebuchets. Come on, use here. Oh, okay, they call GG. You see? They are here attacking CL. They did a great combination. They used their strongest civilizations, but that was not a civilization win. Straydog did a bad forward. MBL did an excellent defense. Ting did a predictable rush, and Heartt, predicting it, just did the basic counter, 5 men-at-arms and a few villagers. No commitment at all. And as I was saying, the only thing that I miss here was that maybe Liereyy could have picked more stone, since he had all the time of the world to boom, and maybe this third castle of his could have been up here. Maybe in the face of CL to trap, maybe in the face of Ting, or in the front of Heartt's base in order to give him freedom and to kill this push. So think with me, if this third castle was done here, the GG would be called much sooner. That's my opinion as a Mayan player, but anyway. I really like the AM plays this game. It seems like they have a good connection, a good teamwork. If you look at the end of the game, you had the three guys working together here to kill any chance of Straydog coming back to the game and CL to help Ting. So they just blocked the other thing by doing a great movement together. I really love it. So score is 2 to AM, 1 to China A. Fourth game. Oh, so fast. Okay, so Chinese here for Mr. Liereyy. As I said, Steppe is a map where I expect to see Chinese, because their start is great for non-TC maps. Why is it? Because they start with more villagers. So let's make a quick villager count. Everyone with 8 villagers, and Liereyy already with 11, because he's the Chinese. And this means that he will gather more resources on the Dark Age, he might be faster to the feudal, so this adds a lot of possibilities. One thing that I'm enjoying about this map is that he makes his TCs in a place where he can get stone, he can get gold, so it's easier to make pushes that needs gold, that needs stone. For example, strategies like the archers, the men-at-arms, the tower rush, the tower defense, all those strategies are easier to do because of this TC placement. So I love the TC placement. Let's go for the others. Heartt here playing with the color blue is using the Berbers, which I also really like as a civilization. And he did the same kind of TC, between the gold and the stone. The reason that I like the Berbers is that they can go for either camel archers, which are a great unit that can kill halberdiers, that can kill anything when messed. They are like a Castle Age Mangudai, and because they also have a great cavalry line. So if he just wants to spend knights and camels on the Castle Age, he's going to be really cost effective when doing so. And the third civilization here is Vietnamese. I kind of like the idea of the Vietnamese, but can he see the enemy TC? Let me see his POV. Yes! Man, that's really great idea, because MBL can see the TCs, and this for a nomad map is really interesting. And see, he's flaring, he's saying, okay, we have Ting here, You can see CL here. You can see Stray Fuck there. Everyone's there. Go there. He just told his team where the guys are. That's great. Okay, getting out of MBL view. And let's see the Chinese team. We start here on the bottom with Straydog playing as Teutons. Teutons are a trick civilization to play because there's not a lot of bonus for them. They seem to me more like an imperial civilization. I would rather have Teutons in the Black Forest than in Arabia, but they have knights, they have sheeper farms. Maybe they can pull something off, but that's really a civilization that I don't like, the Teutons. They are a powerball civilization. Oh my god, theoretically they are strong. In practice, not so strong. And here we have CL playing with the Spanish. Man, the Spanish are great. I really like the Spanish civilization. Because Spanish can make paladins, Spanish can make conquistadors. Conquistadors are deadly weapons on Castle Age as well. And of course, because of the trade bonus. Not to mention that Spanish are not deadbeats on Feudal Age. And oh, but they don't have crossbows. Well, yeah, they don't. But they can do a great opening with towers. I love it to do this, man. I consider myself a good player with Spanish. Just kidding. I just died every game. But I love it to play then. It was really nice. You could get a lot of map control by using a civilization with fast towers. And players are going to the middle because we can see a lot of zebras in the middle. Okay, poor zebras are all going to die with their stripes here. So that's not good. Players are going to the middle because there's where we have most of the hunt. And this means that this map will probably end with some feudal war, feudal fightings, because the one that controls the map is the one that controls the zebra. It's the one that doesn't need to spend a lot of wood in order to make farms and get food. So this will probably turn into some kind of feudal fighting. Thing is coming here to kill zebras from MBL. Man, this smells like I don't know. This smells like some fighting here, some view fighting. Not sure. Oh, of course, things playing with the Burmese. The Burmese can raid well. Maybe on the Imperial Age they can do the difference. On the start they can have better Metatarm. Free wood up, which is a great addition. But it seems like that the guys from China are going for towers. Teutons have good towers. Straydog has one guy on stone, two guys on gold. I cannot say what he's doing, man. I don't know. Word tactic. Spanish guy, make farms, getting this. Thing getting stone. So maybe towers. The view fight here, as I was saying. Hard to predict map, hard to predict. I cannot predict the civilizations. All the strategies, all I know is that those guys are probably going to fight for the middle. Let's rush a bit. Okay, first one to feudal. Mr. Straydog, making an archery range. And he has a barracks. Second one here is CL, who's making a barracks. I expect CL to make scouts. Because or maybe even skirmishers, I don't know. Probably scouts to complement Straydog ranged units. Thing is getting stone. Thing is getting gold. He probably doesn't have a fixed plan. Heartt is going for scouts, which are great for the Berber. They are cheaper. He will be fine. And MBL, as the Vietnamese, is making archery range, probably going for archers and skirmishers. Let's see. Okay, so view fighting coming, archers attacking, Liereyy now doing his skirmishers. Skirmisher trying to fight off the archer. Tower coming for Liereyy here to defend himself. Oh, that's nice. They can use the stone here. Berber scouts are cheaper from the Castle Age. Are they? Fuck, so... Well, no bonus here for Heartt. Fuck Heartt. Anyway, he will be able to do scouts anyway, man. Because he's doing a nice job here getting the zebras. He's the one with more farms until now, so... Yeah, he's doing fine. Straydog push didn't have the result he was expecting probably. Now the second archer range. Heartt coming. Thing with forward ranged. A tower protecting the ranges. MBL here backing up his villagers. Making archers to the middle. Okay. And Straydog is losing some of his villagers to Heartt scouting. Great micro here, huh? He's back, Liereyy is sending the skirmishers. We are going to see a decisive fight here because the one that wins that fight is going to control most of the right side and the middle. Right now, Liereyy is making much more units because he's Chinese, his economy much better, he's making farms, he has the fletching, he has a good pack of skirmishers and archers, he's killing the spearmen. The enemy has more scouts, but maybe they don't have enough numbers to push back Liereyy right now. Let's see. One scout down, he's hunting the scouts, trading a few skirmishers for scouts, and Liereyy is now dominating this area. He already has a lot of farms, look at this. 5 farmers here, 8 more there, so man, that's a great economy. And of course, with the Chinese on the team, all the farms here have extra food, so his allies' economy are going to be much better in a few minutes when enemy farms starts to go down. And BL is being put at pressure here by Ting, who's making towers and surrounding him with some units. So he's just defending his perimeter with a few towers. It seems that both Heartt and our friend here CL are going for markets. A second building and of course having the cartography might be a really helpful. Might be really helpful in this case. And Liereyy, after dominating Straydog, is going for CL's economy together with Heartt, huh? You see, alone maybe CL could take off these archers, but with Heartt scouting him, with Heartt helping, not going to happen. Heartt's now trying to invest in a skirmish against Ting. This place between the woods is great for the archers. Liereyy trying to get the Ting views as well. CL just making a perimeter. MBL, after spending a few more resources, is now dealing with the rush from Ting, who's not totally focusing because he was defending here, so this was probably the break that MBL needed to take back what was his. But Straydog is still on game and he's trying to get Heartt. He knows he was doing scouts and now he's trying to get him using both archers and spearmen. Maybe Liereyy will have to help him. But those are few archers, man. Only 3, only 4 archers. Here's Liereyy to deal with the situation for him. Tower killing some. Heartt now on castle, so 3 knights can clean this up. Liereyy helping him. Liereyy winning one more fight, dominating the middle. Okay, back to the game. Liereyy is dominating here. Straydog is in a bad position. Heartt is walking the map with a lot of freedom here. And on the Castle Age, I really think that the Berbers are going to have much more power to control the middle, because both economy and the option of the camels, then CL is going. So if neither Straydog or Team are with an advantage in the number of ranged units, CL is not going to do the job. It seems that both Heartt and Liereyy are taking down a tower from CL, and man, this might be a great blow to his economy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 villagers. Villagers dying, villagers running, a lot of farmers here. His villager count was okay, the villager count of Straydog, but it's not anymore. He lost villagers, he lost the control of his farms. He doesn't have army. Liereyy is already bringing here battering runs. Sig workshop attempt by Straydog. This wouldn't help him, man, with all those horses. Third TC coming for Heartt. Third one coming also for CL, both doing knights. Liereyy advancing here to kill the town center of Straydog. Oh. And we have Burmese team trying to make more archers. It seems that the best weapon from Team the Iron Buy are not going to be helpful here, with both MBL and Liereyy maxing ranged units, so he cannot use his biggest weapons in a good condition. He can use, but that's a bad condition. Straydog losing the TC. Of course the towers can buy him time, but man, losing the TC is just saying, okay, I'm behind, I'm not going to interfere for now. CL not with the numbers, maybe he's going to be the next victim of this deadly combo of Liereyy and Heartt. The numbers are going more and more in favor of AM. Now Ting came here to help. Maybe the two together? I don't know. They have the runs. Liereyy seems to have slightly a bit more, and at some point MBL could join the fight. What's MBL doing? You see? He's coming here in the middle with his pack of crossbowmen and skirmishers, so yeah, and the next victim here is going to be CL. Straydog is out of game. If they take down CL, this is going to be the GG. Is MBL being rushed or dying at some way? No, he's not. He also has a castle to defend the front of his base. So MBL's fine. And they are attacking with all three arms combined, and also siege from Liereyy. Chinese really making the difference. Here come the battering runs, going for the TC. Oh, the Mangonel can be a good asset here to defend, but the Mangonel is down, the runs are not. Two big packs of archers here. The knights are no more, only a few crossbowmen per team. Heartt is sending more and more army, so is Liereyy. A castle attempt here by CL after losing his first TC. Team army is almost gone. 4 runs breaking the town center. Castle is up, so maybe he can save the TC at the cost of many villagers. No, he didn't save the TC. Still had the cost of many villagers. Oh man. Straydog trying to intercept them with a few knights, but that's over. Man, that was hard, huh? What a deadly blow that those guys received. I believe that the main reason that they lost was that Liereyy, by doing here 2 archery ranges, having a good villager advantage of the Chinese, and slowly letting Straydog to scatter his army to waiting for Heartt to attack together and do a good strike here, killed his push, and killed him a forward of a civilization like the Teutons that have no big economic bonus. is really, really bad. With this, they both controlled the middle. Heartt could use a lot of deer, so could Liereyy. Liereyy had the Chinese farms that provides more food for him and for his allies. So during the Middle Castle Age, his allies would have a much better economy, especially Heartt against the other pocket. Also would have the camels that he didn't even needed to use. And that's it. They ended up making a lot more military, and when they went to Castle, it was just a matter to add siege and choose who they wanted to kill. Basically that was that. A last look on the achievements. Military, biggest army for Liereyy, second biggest army for MBL, and third biggest army for Heartt. So they were more effective in building bigger armies, in winning the early fights. Economically speaking, Heartt had the best economy. If you compare his food with CL, he had 1,050 more, mostly because of the small difference on the speed of the villagers, and of course having the deer available, having the Chinese farms. This all counts a lot. So in the end, side stats here shows that Liereyy had the highest villager account, followed by Heartt. Great play by Liereyy with the Chinese. And the third one here was CL after Ting and MBL really close, but Straydog received a deadly blow on like 3 deadly blows, to be honest. The first time he had his push draw back. This was the first time where he was in disadvantage. The second one was when people killed his villagers, his farmers on the middle, and man, why the fuck was his farming in the middle with 1 tower? He wanted to lose the villagers. And the third one was when they killed his TC and forced him to be in a villager disadvantage. That's basically that, and this ends the series, guys, with 3 for the AM guys, the Aftermath, and 1 for China A. So Aftermath is 1 step closer to being the top 4 teams that are going to go for the title, and the Chinese guys now must run after the results because they are only 2 rounds from going off the tournament. This was the first series, guys. I hope you enjoy it.